Blessings. God bless you. You know, today, I figured out, more about Jesus. You see, the reason why Jesus had to be sacrificed, you see, back in the days in the Old Testament, animals, when they sacrificed them, it didn't change their hearts. They didn't learn how to be holy, sacrificing those animals. They didn't change at all. Yeah, the blood sacrificed, but it didn't change their ways at all. But when Jesus came, he showed how to be holy. You guys have to remember, this is why he says somebody, it was John, but Jesus from heaven. So he speaks of heavenly things. Jesus is constantly sitting by the right side of the Father. So he knows how to be holy. We didn't know how to be holy. Those animals and sacrifices did not work. But in the Bible, it shows that Matthew left being a tax collector to follow Jesus. Now, what am I trying to say? When you follow Jesus, you reject your old ways and follow his new ways. That's why he keeps saying follow his commands. If you follow his commands, you remain connected to his vine. You're not in the darkness no more. If you follow his ways, you are his friend, not his servant. You're his friend as well. Bro, you guys have to realize this, bro. That's why the Holy Spirit couldn't dwell in us. That's why. So whoever follows Jesus follows the Father. And now you're reconciled and connected. The animal sacrifices didn't change people's ways, but Jesus changes your ways. Love another just how I loved you. Jesus changed your way. Like, this is, bro, Jesus is constantly sitting up there with the Father. Of course, he's going to know everything, know how to be holy. That's why we have to follow him. Whoever believes in him changes their old ways and follow his new ways. You guys get what I'm saying? So the reason why you have to pay the price, like, say for example, you broke somebody's car, you broke somebody's window, a price has to be paid, but we couldn't pay it because we're sinners. We couldn't pay that. The Bible shows that Peter had his feet washed, and the disciples had his feet washed, and he kept saying, oh, wash me, Lord, wash me over my body. The Lord was like, no, just let me wash your feet. You're already good. Jesus is showing that even after you accept him as the sacrifice and he forgives you of your sin, bro, you constantly have to keep repenting. That's why you have to wash the feet, because the feet, you have to lift it up and wash. It's the only part of the body that you have to lift up and wash. Everybody, bro, you can just do like this. That's why Jesus had to be sacrificed, because you have to keep repenting to him. That's why he was telling Peter about, washing the feet. You have